Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Now this is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG with a 155mm howitzer, and it's built on the chassis of an M41, the Walker Bulldog. Now this particular one is being commanded by twistedtrax, and let's see how she gets on. She's on the south spawn of Siegfried Line. Oh! Almost crashed into a teammate there, AMX13F3, and he's headed off to the other side of the map. But twistedtrax is headed to the cap area. He's going to go through this gap. There's a Crusader SP there. That's the Tier 7 British SPG. And he's headed off for the back of the map, and twistedtrax is taking up position. And there's the target straight away, a bat chat 12 ton. All round goes in a little late. It's a good try, it's worth a try. Okay, reload's going through. That 12 ton is now stationary, because if he dares poke over that ridgeline, he's going to get hit by a shell from one of twistedtrax's colleagues. So she's firing a round in, and it impacts the ground near where the AMX13F3 fired. But I think the bat chat moved. Pretty sure he did. She's reloaded. There's the 12 ton. He wasn't that far away, and he has lost some hit points, so I suspect he did get splashed, and he has been splashed again. 80 hit points, 2 critical hits this time. And twistedtrax moving. She's relocating. Okay, better cover here. And of course she's got 2 targets in the city that she needs to hit. But she's gone back to this bat chat. And it's a good idea that she's moved slightly further to the east, because that means she can splash that bat chat 12 ton as he's hiding behind that bunker from that T92. She fires a round out and turns away to move immediately. And we don't see any results. So I don't think she actually touched him. Now just careful not to knock the trees down. Don't want to give away your position at all to the enemy. But from this position she can fire into the city, and there's a Tiger tank, Tiger 1, lining up a shot on him. Round out. Oh, no, he moved forward just as she fired, so she didn't get anything from that shot. But she can hit that IS. And he's trying to side scrape around that corner, and now he's going to get a 155mm shell for his troubles. But twistedtrax has gone back to that Tiger 1. Oh, there's a Type 64. Now the bat chat's still there as well, and he's popping out every now and then to take a shot. But I think she's going to go for this Type 64 because it makes a nice juicy target. And he's relatively stationary. No, he's pulled away now. That T92 is preventing them moving any further, any closer. They know if they pop over that ridgeline, there's tank destroyers waiting to get them. In fact, actually, it's a comet that's waiting to get them. But twistedtrax is going to fire on the bat chat. Round out. It impacts on top of the bunker. Now, I don't know if it will have done any stun damage. I suspect it won't. But that Type 64 is now trying to have a go at the T92. So she's going to have to lead the target to hit him. Okay, so at the very edge of the reticule, and I think that Comet will get the Type 64. He's made a very bad decision. He's just gone too far forward. Yep, and he's paid for it. In fact, it was the MT25 who took him out from near the gates. And that bat chat's still there. twistedtrax fires another round in, and we don't know if that did any damage, but she's relocating again. Now using that bank for cover, it's always a good idea. I do the same myself. And avoiding, oh no, she did knock that willow tree, but she didn't knock it down, so at least then nobody would actually have seen a tree that's been knocked down and then make an assumption from that. but she can easily hit that VK. Round out. Oh, hit the building. That was bad RNG. Oh. She's not having a whole lot of luck with these shots at the moment. And there's an E25 about to assault an IS. Trouble is, now if she fires, she's going to probably stun her own teammate in the process. She needs to fire behind it, but there's a Nashorn. She can hit that easily. That's it. Work out where he's going to be. Round out. And she splashes him for 150 hit points. And there's one of the enemy Artys, his AMX-13 F3. He knows he's been seen. He's now motoring. Now work out where he's going to be. He's coming over those dragon's teeth. Round out. Oh, big hit. 169 hit points. And he's been ram killed. He was ram killed by the MT25, who died in the process, unfortunately. So that's an eye for an eye. But it has taken out one of the enemy Arty. In fact, there's still 2 enemy Artys out there. And she's relocating. Now the problem with this position here is that you've got a ridgeline just in front of you, and that does make it difficult to hit targets which are coming up on you and they're still a little way away. But she's gone to battle assistant, going for that VK. Round out. Now that appeared to hit the target, but it didn't penetrate, so it looks like she stunned the target, but she didn't penetrate it, unfortunately. She must have hit something hard, probably the wheels, probably the tracks. She didn't appear to track it, but I would suspect that's the reason why she didn't actually get any penetration. Oh, be careful, there's a Strv. Now he can probably spot you. Yep, he can see you. Lined up a shot and round out. No, they know where you are now, so the enemy Arty will be homing in, but there's no enemy Arty alive, so no, enemy Arty are not there. They're not homing in, so she can move, but that Strv will come looking for her. He knows where she is. Now, I would think that more than likely that twistedtrax can easily shotgun that Strv if he comes looking for her. Round out on the E25. Oh, she killed him! She wiped him out! Perfectly judged shot there. Now, 16-second reload. Will she be able to be reloaded in time just in case that Strv turns up? I hope so. Yep, she's loaded. Okay, TVP in the enemy area. He's backing away from that comet. Round out. Oh, she didn't hit him. Now she's relocating. She's been spotted. Somebody is nearby, spotted her because she was in a dip there. There's the Strv. She's loaded. She's turning to face him. He's hit her. And he's into the water. That's going to slow him down as well as her. But she's now getting behind him. And this has put him in a disadvantage. Oh, and he's drowned. She's drowned him. Beautifully done. But now she's got the problem of that VK. Now, the problem is, can she outturn that VK? No, she can't, unfortunately. But there's only one enemy left, and it is that VK. And the AMX-13 F3, oh, he's in transit, so he can't fire on her. But they are capping at this moment, and the Comet's going into the cap. The AMX-13 F3 is going to join them. The Crusader's moving. I think he did fire at the VK, but I don't think that VK can make it to the cap in time. They are going to win this battle. So nice one there, twistedtrax, drowning that Strv by encouraging him to come into the water. He did get a hit on you, but quite a big hit as well, actually, 146 hit points. But he made a mistake of going in the water. It slows him down to the same speed as you. So he should never have gone in. But I suppose he couldn't get the gun depression on you to actually shoot at you. It's just a pity that you couldn't have shotgunned him while he was in the water, because that would have given you the kill. And that's the victory. The enemy did try to cap rather than try to get a reset, because he couldn't get back in time. So twistedtrax team has won. And let's have a look. It's a third-class tanker for twistedtrax in the M44. She also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 8. And that's all the medals she got on that game. She doesn't even count the Strv 74 as a kill, even though you can see it there. I think it counts that tank was drowned, and I think we can just check that now to see. Yes. Oh no, destroyed by Wuss 2. Now, that doesn't sound right. How could he be destroyed by Wuss 2 when he drove into the water and drowned? That's very peculiar. Now, who is Wuss 2? It doesn't say. Oh, of course, Wuss 2 was drowned. Because he drowned, he was killed by himself. Yes, that would make sense. Sorry, didn't understand what was going on there. Okay, well, twistedtrax came 4th on damage with 910 hit points. She came joint 3rd with 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, she was a little way down the table in 6th place with 579 experience points. She fired 16 rounds, got 2 direct hits, 1 penetration, and 7 splash damages. Now, I think actually that 2 direct hits, 1 penetration, we know that was a direct hit on that VK, but it obviously just didn't go through for some reason. She did damage of 910 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. She received 2 hits, 2 penetrations, one from the Strv 74 and the other one from the VK. She damaged 4 of the enemy, but only killed 1 of them. But she did do damage assistance of 263 hit points and stun assistance of 101 hit points off 8 stuns. On a premium account, she earned 25,904 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, she still had 15,864 credits. She received 869 experience points, and it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, and she got a personal missions payout as well, so total came to 2,626 experience points in total. She called this, "I didn't touch him," honest. Well, no, you didn't touch him, but your actions actually caused him to come into the water, and he drowned himself. So good on you, twistedtrax. That's the first instance I've seen of somebody, an Arty, drowning somebody else. Or tempting them into suicide by drowning. So well done indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in our next video.